Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's 2024 planner setup video. I am super excited to put everything together for 2024. I am already feeling so much more prepared. I set up our family's budget in yesterday's video, so definitely check that out if you are interested. But we're gonna set up everything else today. So just to kind of go over my home screen here, I am using Goodnotes 6. I really have been loving Goodnotes 6. It has had its glitches, don't get me wrong. They still really need to fix the whole like copy paste sort of situation where you go to paste something and it highlights text. I'm praying that that will get fixed soon. But they typically are pretty quick about fixing things and stuff like that. So, but I love it because you can change the color now of your folders. You can put little icons on them, and I just think that that is really, really fun. So I have my 2024 planner here in the purple folder with the little open book. I have my dashboard library. So I am going to be using the brand new Planner Pieces line that just launched in the shop for my 2024 planner. I also shared a video going over the 3 main options offered at Planning to Prosper between the Prosper Planner, which is like your ready to go out of the box type of planner, it's dated and everything, the Hub system, Hub 2.0, and both of those systems use a lot of templates to build your own planner in a very easy way. And then we have the Planner Pieces line now too, which is a totally different type of product. There is no hyperlinking whatsoever. It's basically like using dashboards and building a planner using the file system that's included in your PDF reading app. And that's what I've chosen to use. I'm super excited about it. So all of my planner pieces are in this folder here. I have new releases here. This is where I store all my new releases for Planning to Prosper that come out every single Wednesday. And then I have my P2P file here. That's where I share a document with my husband. He helps out with the business, putting together sticker kits and such, and then planning for social media. He's going to be taking on some other things starting in the new year too. So that is all in there, as well as all of the sticker kits that are in progress that he is working on, and a whole lot of other things are in that folder. And then I have all my stickers in this folder here in the little pink folder. So that's my home screen. Now what I'm gonna do in the 2024 planner, where I kind of left off with you guys, the only change I did make is I did put the budget stickers in the budget folder, and I am going to duplicate the budget folder at the end of every like month, or like, you know, when I'm ready to plan out the first pay period of the next month, I will duplicate this folder, and then all I have to do is I just erase and rename things for the paycheck budgets, and then I will, you know, kind of redo this, and then these will stay the same. So that way I have this everything ready to go. I don't have to build that folder again and again. I figured that would be the easiest way to do it, and then I'll move the whole folder into my next month. So for example, for February, I would duplicate this folder, move it to my February folder, and then kind of reset stuff within this folder. So that's the only thing I changed. I thought it'd be helpful just to have the budget stickers in the budget file. That made more sense to me when I really thought about it. And then I have our annual calendar right here. This is where so far I have just tracked paydays, but I am going to put in our homeschool schedule here in just a moment with you guys as well. And then I have the P2P Vault document. This is a document that's linked to the Dropbox for the P2P Vault, where I can download mini calendars and covers if I want to cover, and different cover labels and all sorts of fun things. There will be more to come in the Vault, of course, in time. So I have that document just ready to go. And that's pretty much all I've had set up so far today. This is not going to take long, you guys. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to plan out the month of January in this video as well. So the first thing I want to start out with is just filling in my annual calendar. I've been really like itching to do this. So I need to look up the school calendar for our district, because even though we homeschool, I do like to try to line up like spring break and fall break with Maddie's friends who go to school, just so that she's off when they're off and all of that. So I do pay attention to the school schedule in that sense. So I'm gonna pull up the school schedule here. And we'll put in, so this is for the 2023-2024. And then some holidays we won't take off, like, you know, like all the different random holidays that, well, maybe we will, because then, I mean, what I'd like to do is on the holidays, I would like to learn a little bit more about it. Like on, you know, MLK Day, I think it'd be great to learn more about MLK. On Veterans Day, we can learn more about like the military, that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I don't know how I want to handle that, but we're gonna take New Year's Day off. So I'm gonna mark this, I think, in pink. The big thing is I wanna make sure that we have 36 weeks of school total. In Arizona, you don't have to school like X amount of days and stuff like that. They don't track your hours, but I want to have 36 weeks because I know that's what it's going to take to get us through our curriculum. Our curriculum that we use is called The Good and the Beautiful, and there are 120 lessons of math, 120 lessons of language arts, which you only need, we only school 4 days a week. So if you do the math, you only need 30 weeks of school to finish the curriculum. I like to do 36 because I love wiggle room. Like if someone gets sick, if we just like something comes up and we don't get to school that day or something like that, I think it's just really good to have some wiggle room. So that's the one big thing that I just want to make sure of. So we're gonna take the first off. And I am getting over a cold, so please forgive. If this ends up being too long, by the way, I think I will probably just film like the monthly plan with me separate. That might have to be a thing because I'm already at 7 minutes. It's amazing to me how fast time goes. Okay, so January they have the first off. They do have the second off for the school schedule. And we're planning on going back to school during this first week of January, but we're planning on it being like lighter. So I don't even know if we'll take that off. We're just gonna like ease back into school because we're kind of getting off of our really long break. We take a long break for the holiday seasons. In Arizona, it's hot in the summer, so to me it just makes more sense to school throughout the summer and take our longer break in like from Thanksgiving to New Year's. So that's kind of what we're coming back from. So we're gonna kind of ease back into school during this first week and then go full force the following week. So the other thing we like to do is we take 1 week off per month. And I do that to kind of space things out, and then also for my business, I like to have 1 week off where I can kind of work a little extra on the business per month, and that's kind of like my intense week of work where I'm able to put more hours in and all of that. And I like to do that during the last full week of the month with the exception of spring break. So on President's Day in February they have off. So we'll have these like random days here and there off, but like I said, we only need 30 weeks to complete their curriculum. So even if we're taking like random little days off, which we may not even take these days off, we'll see, then it should be totally fine. So, oh, and January 15th is MLK Day. So take that off potentially. And then President's Day is on the 19th, I got that. March the 18th through the 22nd is when their spring break is. So, and I just like to send this to the back and move that up a little bit. Can't really see the green, but you can see that it's highlighted a different color. So the 18th through the 22nd, and then Good Friday's on the 29th. And then nothing in April, and nothing in May. So then let me go to the 2024-2025 calendar, and we'll find out when. So they're out of school June and July. We're gonna school during that time. We'll still be able to go. So school like doesn't take us very long. It's usually about 3 to 4 hours a day, honestly, to get through everything. So what we usually do is we try to get it done earlier in the day, and then that way if like all of her friends are at the pool, all the kids' friends are at the pool, or you know, on the weekends mainly they do things, then they can all play and stuff. So that's kind of how that'll work. But then nothing July, nothing August. They start back on July 31st. Wow. Okay, and then September 2nd, which that's my birthday. We were probably gonna take that off anyways. And then we have in October, we're gonna take Julia's birthday off. So birthdays we take off October 7th. And then fall break is the 14th through the 18th there. And I'll put like the other weekly breaks in here just in a minute. I just kind of wanted to put the school ones in first. And then Veterans Day on the 11th. Oh, and October 21st they have off. October, this calendar is kind of hard to read, sorry guys. I actually probably will film the January video separate, and that'll go up tomorrow. Just because this might take a little longer, but I thought it'd be helpful to go through like all the different things with you guys, because you can set up your planners along with me if you would like to. So November 11th, and then Thanksgiving I think is on the 28th this year. So what we'll do is we will take, yeah, and then we'll be off in December. So that's that. So we're gonna take off Thanksgiving week, and then we take off the whole month of December. And we'll take off this whole first week too, more than likely. And I can move that up a little bit. And then we can just grab all these. I don't know if this actually even makes a difference, but I just like to send that to the back to like have the payday look a little bit more bold. I don't know. Okay, so now so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's perfect. 7 plus 9 is 16. So yeah, what I'll probably do is we'll take actually this whole week off, because this is the last full week. So that'll work out really nicely with the holiday. Oops, that was weird. Got a little glitchy on me. So we'll take that week off, and then we've got that week scheduled. So there's usually like 3 to 4 weeks in between each break that we take. And then in April, we'll take this. Okay, so that takes care of April. And then we have in May, we'll take probably Memorial Day. I'm guessing Memorial Day is on the 27th. But let me just double check real quick. I'm surprised, did they not have Memorial Day off? Or did I just miss it? Oops. Oh, it's because they're already out of school. That makes sense. So Memorial Day is Monday, May 27th, yeah. So we'll take that week off. And then we'll take this week off in June, May 24th through the 28th. And then we'll do, we'll probably take the 4th of July off. And then we'll do the 22nd. Actually, we might be going on a trip to Wisconsin for the 4th of July. I have to talk to my aunt, but we talked about like going out and staying with her. She lives in Milwaukee, and that would be really fun. That's actually where I grew up, so it'd be really fun to kind of go back. And I haven't been back to Wisconsin since 1999. It's been oh no, that's not true. We had a family reunion up in Rainbow, but I don't remember when that was. I think it was like 2006 maybe, or 2007. It's been a long time. Okay, and then we'll take this last week. Yeah, we'll take this last, well, 1, 2, 3. We'll take this week off in August, just because we're gonna have the 2nd off. Well, then we would just have a long, yeah, we'll just do this. Then we'll just have kind of a longer little break there, and that'll be nice. Okay, so we'll take that week off, and then we'll take this week off. Sorry if this is boring to those who like are just like, I have no interest in this, but it's part of my setup, so I gotta do it. Okay, and then I just want to count and just make sure. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. So 16 weeks off, 36 weeks on for school. So that is all set to go, plus a couple little days sprinkled in of days off. And then Maddie and Andrew's birthdays are both in December, so I don't have to worry about that, but we'll take Julia's birthday off, my birthday off, and then yeah, so that is our school calendar. That's all I'm gonna do on this page, is just take, like, put our school schedule and then put like paydays in. That's all I'm gonna do on that. So now we get into the actual like setup of the month. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, actually let's first pull in the dailies. I'm gonna use the wellness daily add-on. I had already done this, but I kind of reset it to be able to show you guys the process. So I'm gonna tap import, and then I'm gonna go to my desktop, and I've got my daily add-on here, and I think I'm gonna use the landscape version of it. So I'm gonna open that up. I typically do gravitate towards the portrait because I use my iPad mini a lot. You guys don't see it very often, but I do use that a lot. But I just like all the space of the landscape, and I think on the mini this is still gonna work just fine. So I'm gonna go with the landscape version of the daily. I'm gonna rename this just dailies. And I'm going with the wellness because I really, really do need to focus so much on my health and my overall wellness. I've been neglecting it forever, and I'm at the point where it's like, okay, Steph, it's just time to forgive yourself. I've been very angry with myself with the fact that I've just procrastinated so much on it and have let everything else be a higher priority than my own well-being, and that's just all my own doing. I just need to shift my mindset, and I felt like a lot of shame and a lot of guilt, but I'm sick of like not being able to keep up with my kids and not having clothes that fit and just overall feeling not the best, you know? I am definitely feeling more like aches and pains as I get older. Things are getting, you know, harder. I'm only 37, but like, I don't know. It's true what they say about your 30s. Andrew this week, you guys, he bent over to like take a dish out of the dishwasher and messed his whole lower back up. And for the past 4 days, he's been in pain. Like, welcome to your 30s, you know? That's what a lot of people say. It's like, it just happens. But then when you have extra weight on you too, on your joints and everything, going up the stairs is more difficult. Like, I should not be feeling this way at 37. And it's time to do something about it. And it's not so much about looks as it is about like just having the endurance to get through the day, having the energy to get through the day. Like, just, I feel like your physical health ties into your mental health so much. Like, they're so connected. And so when you're not feeling good physically, that leads to you not feeling good mentally, and then mentally I have really bad coping mechanisms where I turn to food for emotional eating. So I'm actually reading this book right now. I'm reading a couple books I'll share with you. I know this is so random, but I just feel like being chatty in this video, so I hope you guys don't mind. But I'm reading Fit God's Way, so I'm really excited about this. It's a Bible-based guide in food, fitness, and wholeness. And then I am also reading Change Your Brain Every Day, and this is by Dr. Daniel Amen. And yeah, so I'm reading these, and then I also did get a 40-day sugar fast, because sugar is my weakness mainly. So I did get like on Amazon. It's gonna be coming tomorrow, I think. And I read these books during like my morning Bible time, which I have not been doing, by the way. So I need to get back to it. But when I'm not in like doing my Bible study every day, I feel it so badly. But yeah, so I got this like 40-day sugar fast. It got really good reviews. I'm in the Facebook group for Kim, and a lot of members had recommended this if you struggle with sugar. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, so anyways, all of this to say, that's why I chose the wellness layout. So I think this will really help because it's got sections for mood, it has sections for sleep and putting what you're grateful for, which is so important, meals and hydration, movement, self-care, and I feel like self-care is things like, you know, doing my nails. I've been wanting to paint my nails forever, but I just put it off all the time. So just things like that, or like even like playing Animal Crossing for 15 minutes and just letting myself veg out. Self-care can look like so many different things. And then I have today's agenda, so I'm feeling like I'll probably just kind of do some time blocking there, put some Bible verses or encouraging quotes here, obviously my to-do list for the day there, and then I'm thinking I might even use this section for some like Bible study notes, but we'll see. I've been using a journal, and that works out really well too, but I kind of want everything in one place. So anyway, so that is what I'm gonna do there. I decided to do the linked daily add-on because I think it'll be good to go back and like reflect on the whole month and stuff. So you could also do a dashboard. You could do a planner, like there's a daily bundle of planner pieces, and so you could just do one and kind of reset it for each day. But I think I'm just gonna try doing it every day and see, you know, how that goes overall. But so that's the daily I'm going to use. One of these days I'll do a plan with me for a daily. I think that would be really fun. I'm not planning to use stickers like hardly at all here. It'll probably just be like highlighter and pen, and that's going to be it. So I just need this to be super functional. I don't really care what it looks like. I just need it to help me to stay on track and be more productive. And so that's kind of the goal for the dailies. So now I have my dailies in my January folder. So I'm gonna go out to my dashboard library, and I want to pull in a month for my business, just to kind of track my business stuff. So I'm gonna choose from version 2. I like the sidebar because I can write out like a to-do list of everything that I need to get done. These are all Sunday start. You do get Monday start too, but I really like my months starting on Sunday. So I'm going to duplicate this page, go up to copy, and then, oops, go back out. I'm going to move that into my 2024 planner, January, move there. So that's gonna be my Planning to Prosper calendar. I just like to see like what YouTube videos are going up, which products are gonna be released this month. I have a second document where I plan ahead those things that I share with my husband. So he kind of knows what's going on and he knows what his deadlines are and stuff too. But then I think it'll be nice to kind of just copy all of that over into a separate one where I can just refer to it really quickly within my 2024 planner file system. So I wanted one for that, and then for my monthly view I am going to use the 5-week landscape of the To Done. I just really love this. I'll rename these once I put them in there, but so I'm gonna do that. Oh, and you know what, I forgot to duplicate it. This is really easy to fix, by the way, you guys. If you accidentally forget to duplicate, I'm actually kind of glad I did that. You can just duplicate this one, and then you can move this back into your dashboard library. So there we go, good to go. So now I've got like my copy one in there, and then if I go back out to my dashboard library, now it's back in there. So really easy to do. So if you forget to duplicate, and the only reason I do duplicate is in case I want to like reuse something in the future. You don't have to do that. You also don't have to store all your templates in a library like this if you don't want to. You could put it in a file in your Files app and then just pull up your, like, go to that file and import the same way I did the daily add-on. You could do that too. I just like having mine this way because it's just super easy to, you know, duplicate and move it, and then I like being able to see everything in like little folders, which you can replicate the same type of deal and use the thumbnail view and file. So just really is like personal preference, whatever you prefer to do. But I like kind of having everything in one place. So that takes care of my monthly. And then for my weekly, I have been kind of thinking about which one I want to use. And I think I'm going to go with the landscape functional. I like to use Monday Start Weekly. So these are all Monday Start that I have in my folder here. And I am going to duplicate this. And then I am going to move that. I'm going to go ahead and rename it. Why not right now? Because this is going to be 101 through 107. And then I'll move it to 2024 Planner, January, move. And I think that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm just going to kind of pull in the weeklies, like when I'm ready to plan, and just kind of go off of, you know, which layout I want to use. There's lots to choose from. I can choose from the to done templates too. There's like pre-decorated ones. But for this first week of January, I really wanted to do something else because I want to use a New Year's kit for this. So I just title this 101 January 1st through the 7th. One thing I might do, I think I'm going to go ahead and set up a folder for weeklies. I'll just use blue, why not? Weeklies. Just to have them kind of have this like a little cleaned up and stuff. So I'm going to move this into weeklies. So now I'll have a little thing for that. And is there an icon that would work for that? Probably not. I hope that they come out with more weeklies. I think that would be very nice. But I don't really see any that I want to use, so that's fine. It'll just be blank. But so I have budget, I have weeklies, and then this is going to be my P2P calendar. So I'm just going to put P2P. This is going to be my personal calendar. So we'll do that for that one. And then I think that's everything that's titled, and I think that's everything I'm going to do. Now, one thing you could do too, if you want your calendar to be the first thing, is you can just always put a 1. So if you want to put this in order, because Goodnotes does it based off of alphabet and stuff, if I put a 1 before this, it'll show up as 1-personal calendar. You don't have to do that, but I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. So the last thing I want to do is I want to put my stickers in here, and I'm trying to decide if I want to have a folder to put them in or if I want to just have them out. And now I'm like rethinking this a little bit. So I think you know what, I think I am just gonna not have a folder. So I'm gonna move this back. Sorry guys. The more I think about it, I want to be able to see everything like in one go. I might change my mind again, but we'll see. So move to trash. I'll move that folder to the trash. So now I have my weekly here, and then yeah, I think I'm just gonna put my stickers like in here. So I'm gonna go out to my stickers now, and I'm gonna put all the kits I'm planning to use for the month. So I know I'm gonna use this one for the first week of January, and then let's see, let's go out to the monthly view. The 8th through the 14th, I'll do that. 15th through the 21st. 22nd through the 28th, and then I'm gonna save kit 6 for that first like transition week from January to February. I just love that it has like the pinks in it and stuff, so I'm gonna use that for that week. So that'll go into our February folder. And then I also need my to done stickers for my monthly view. So I'm going to move all of those into January. And then that way I have, as you guys will see, I have all my stickers now that I'm going to use for that month in here. So you could create a folder if you want this to look even tidier. You could create a folder for weeklies. You could create a folder for your stickers. I'm personally okay kind of seeing everything in one go. But the beauty of this is definitely going to be having like my personal calendar up, and let's say I'm, you know, planning out my day and I need to fill out my agenda. I can just flip-flop between the tabs up here. I don't have to turn on hyperlinks and like click over to a different spot in my planner. I can very quickly kind of go back and forth. So that's the thing that I really, really love about the planner piece system. The other thing too that someone had mentioned, I think it might have been Deb in our Facebook community, is that there are pages that you forget about, like your annual overview, because you don't look at it every day. Whereas when I go in to plan, I'm gonna see that every time I go in here, and I can refer to it when I'm planning and stuff. So there's just certain pages that I feel like are just more upfront, like, oh, I need to check in with my budget, because you just see it right there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So I feel like just for my brain, this is gonna work better. Who knows? Maybe a few months down the line, I'm gonna miss hyperlinks and want to switch back to the hub or go to the Prosper Planner or something like that. But I personally think this is gonna work like really, really well. I'm really excited about it. I love how much customization I can do with it. I love that I can use like portrait for some things. Maybe one month I feel like switching to portrait, and like the next month I want to do landscape or whatever it may be. And I'm able to just kind of create my sections and have it work how I need. This is my budget, by the way. Did I show you guys that at the beginning of the video? If you want to see that setup, check out yesterday's video. But this video is already long, so I am going to plan out the month of January in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. That will likely go up tomorrow. And then I also want to plan out this week with you guys, so that'll probably go up, like maybe we'll have videos all weekend, because yeah, I'm excited to like get the new year started. I have a really fun, like, you know, I have fun goals planned for myself, and I'm just, yeah, I'm excited. So that's my setup, you guys. That's what I am doing for the month, for the year rather, of 2024. So just to recap, this is my like home screen, my main screen in Goodnotes. I go to 2024 Planner. I will have a folder for January. I put a 1 before it, just so it's the first folder I see. Oh, and I'm gonna put a happy face on the like active folder that I am using. So when I put February in here, I'll remove the happy face, and then I will put a little happy face on like the February folder. But so this is like what you see when you first go in to the 2024 planner. Tap into January and you can see my week. I love the thumbnail view because you can really see everything really well. But and it'll be really fun once the weeklies and stuff are decorated. You'll be able to see that like through the thumbnails, which I think is really fun. But yeah, so weeklies, my budget, dailies, the stickers I'm going to use for the month, my work calendar, and then my personal calendar. And that is it. That's my setup. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me put this together. As you can tell, very easy to do. Does not take hardly any time. I was chatty with you guys during this video, but if I had sat down and just like done this like off camera, it would hardly take any time at all. So I'm really excited about it. Let me know which system you're using. If you're using one of our planners from Planning to Prosper, let me know if you're using the Prosper Planner, the Hub 2.0, or the Pieces system for 2024. They can be used in conjunction with each other. You can switch them throughout the year, however you want to do it. That's what I mentioned in I think last video or something like that. I mentioned that and I feel my voice getting like raspier by the second, but I mentioned like planner piece being just having that mindset that it's okay to switch things up throughout the year. It's totally fine to do that. You know, so I think that that's just important to kind of keep in the, you know, keep it, what am I trying to say? Yeah, you guys know what I mean. But anyways, keep it in mind that you can change your mind and that's totally okay. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I don't think that planner piece truly exists in a planner. I believe it exists in a mindset. And that mindset is that it's okay to change your mind. So anyways, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for my monthly plan with me, and then I will chat with you all later. Bye.